Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. I hope you guys had a good weekend. You're able to rest, relax, have a little bit of fun, maybe even get outdoors a little bit this weekend. So before I jump into talking about your article for this week, I wanted to briefly talk about grades and the blog post assignment. So you may have noticed that I did a bunch of grading this weekend, and those are input into Google Classroom and Aries as well. I'm going to be putting in your updated grades to for your third semester, quarter grade, or whatever this grading period is right now. I'm going to be uploading that probably tomorrow. So I'm going to be finishing anything. So if you have any last minute things to send in to me, please do so. But I specifically with that want to talk about your blog posts. So I've noticed that a lot of you guys have no problem completing your news article or your TED Talk videos and worksheets, but you seem to be having a hard time completing the blog post, or you're just not doing it at all, which I'm a little confused about, because when I asked about your check-in, I posted a check-in, what was that, like a week or two ago? 99% of you said you had no questions, but several of you who've answered that question haven't completed that assignment at all. So clearly there is some type of either miscommunication on my end, or maybe there is a hidden struggle that you just don't necessarily want to voice. So I'm going to be filming another video right after this one where I go over how to upload and complete that assignment again. It's not supposed to be difficult and overly complicated, but I have had several people who have been able to do the assignment, but are still uploading me the wrong blog link. So I'm also going to go over which link I'm looking for so that I can have access to it. Because like I said, I've had several people kind of post the wrong link, and then I can't view what you've written, so I can't give you credit until I see it. So I think that's the kind of the big stuff for this morning. And now I'm going to go into the lesson. So today you have a news article. It's your second article of the month. And this is about Juuling and vaping. So I'm going to show you that article right here. And basically, it's just talking to you about what is Juuling. I'm sure many of you know what that is. Obviously, I know you guys know what vaping is too. But I wanted you guys to be a little bit more informed about what is in Juuling, because some things that have been coming out over the last, honestly, like year, have found that it's incredibly harmful for teenagers. Obviously, it's very popular with teenagers as well. But I wanted to go over, there may be things inside those Juul pods that you maybe didn't realize were in it, and the fact that it is highly contagious. So I know originally that I said that you're just going to have a little discussion question for today, but because your assignment is not long, I'm just going to remove that discussion question for today, and I'm going to post this assignment, the worksheet, and then this will be due on Wednesday instead of Tuesday. So I'll give you guys a little bit more time to work on this. So be on the lookout for a just check-in question tomorrow, since you don't have an assignment due tomorrow. Okay, so this is going to be the assignment that you will see in Google Classroom very shortly after I finish filming this video. So after you read the article, you need to identify 3 quotes that you feel best support your answer to the writing prompt. After you identify the quote, explain how they support your opinion. So you're writing an opinion paragraph. So the prompt is, should vaping and juuling be illegal for teens? So you're going to go back into the article and find quotes to support your opinion. So do you agree? Do you think that kids or teens should be allowed to vape? So after you find your quotes, then you're going to take your evidence here and you're going to then put it into a well-written paragraph. So for me, my class, you guys know that's at least 5 to 8 sentences, since I'm having you guys pull 3 quotes. So it needs to be at least one paragraph. And as soon as I write that out, there you go. So at least one paragraph. Alrighty, so now I'm going to come back up here and look at the quote, and then I need to be able to explain how the quote supports your opinion. So I'm going to pull a quote. You will not be seeing this. Let's see. I'm going to use my example, so I'm going to just write teacher example right here. So you may not need this quote if you feel the opposite of me. So I'm just going to add another row. Okay. And then I'm going to say evidence 1, evidence 2, evidence 3. There you go. So here's my teacher example, which I'm going to write right now, and then you need to pull your 3 quotes and then turn that into that written response there. All right, I feel like I've repeated myself 6 times, but I want to make sure you guys understand it. All right, so I'm going back into my article, and I'm going to say that vaping and juuling should be illegal for teens. So I'm going to, I'd highlighted it earlier, so let me see if it's there. Here it is. Okay. So is it better for you than cigarettes? So I really found this line here to be very interesting, and I thought it was very powerful. That the one thing that a lot of, I feel like teens don't necessarily understand is that juuling and vaping was invented to help smokers, adult smokers, actually quit smoking. So one pod is equivalent to an entire pack of cigarettes. And the scary thing is, and this is the quote that I'm going to pull here, this product meant to help people stop smoking is becoming more and more popular with teens, people who have never smoked a cigarette before, but whose brains are still developing and therefore increasingly vulnerable to addiction. So I'm going to copy that line there, and that's what I'm going to paste here. Ooh, that's okay. Actually, not bad. And then I'm going to put my line here. I'm going to put a little ... to let me know that this is coming from the end of a sentence. So I need to be able to explain how this is going to support your opinion. So basically, I'm going to say this quote oh my God, I can't spell quote today. This quote supports my opinion because it is stating that, let's see, vaping and juuling were invented to help heavy adult smokers quit smoking. Unfortunately, teens are unaware of this and are vaping, not realizing the harmful effects that it has on their developing brains, and that, okay, period. It also, instead of it, I'm going to say vaping. Vaping also makes teens vulnerable to addiction because of the amount of nicotine in 1 Juul pod. Perfect. All right, so then I'm going to go back and make my adjustments. So guys, something that I'm doing that's really simple that I've noticed that some people are not doing when they turn their assignment in is just going through and spell checking everything. So please take some time. It literally takes 30 seconds and it does it for you. Just make sure you do your spell check. It really drives me crazy when you guys just turn an assignment in and you don't go through and spell check the assignment. So that is how you are able to get everything done. And yeah, so just make sure that you guys are going through this. Check your spell check, and then you're going to do that obviously 3 more times. So that is my example to use. So you need to find 3 more. And then there's your written response. So then you'll take this and then you're going to write your nice, neat little one, at least 1 paragraph supporting. So your quotes must be in your paragraph. Don't forget. So yeah, that is it for today. Please attend office hours tomorrow if you have any questions about this assignment or if you have any questions about the blog post. Like I said, I will also be updating grades and putting your grades in for the semester, or excuse me, for the quarter. So be on the lookout for that as well. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I will talk to you later. And last thing, don't forget, I'm posting another video about how to update and make your blog post. All right, talk to you later. Bye, guys.